Hey everybody, and welcome back to Resident Evil Village. Last time, Mia got shot in front of our face by Chris Redfield, and then suddenly we were taken here. We woke up next to a car crash. Supposedly, that was Chris and his pals driving us here. That didn't go well. We emerged into this unknown village, knowing nothing of the fate of Mia, knowing nothing about anything that's going on, other than there are a bunch of werewolf people around. There's someone named Mother Miranda, and there are pictures of these guys, and we probably assume that's Mother Miranda since she's clearly a well-known figure, so of course her face would be plastered all over the village. We also went to the safety, quote-unquote, of Louisa's house, but, yeah. So this time, we have both of the items we need to enter the castle. So let's enter the castle. Yeah, you look at the big, ominous castle in the background of the game, and you expect it to be like a final area or something. Nope. It's the first main section of the game. Everything we just played through is pretty much the intro. Alright, the door is right out here. Now, hang on. This might be a thing I want to check out first. See that bird cage from that tree right there? Whenever you see a yellow birdcage like that, you can shoot them down. And it has an item for you. That one had rusted scrap. Rusted scrap is one of the items you need to make ammo, so that's very nice. I can make one of these. I might want to make one of those because my health is not doing very good. So I believe the health colors in this game goes from like a bluish green to this yellowish green, and then it goes straight to orange and then straight to red. It's a little weird, but this is supposed to be like the yellow level of any other Resident Evil. Alright. Here we are at one of the possibly many gates of Castle Dimitrescu. Now, about the pronunciation. They pronounce it in-game as Dimitrescu or Dimitrescu. They say the U is silent, and that sounds kind of right, but I've heard supposedly... Wait, there's actually a secret I missed. I've heard supposedly from an actual person of whatever descent the name is from that it is pronounced Dimitrescu. And so I'm gonna say it like that. Even if that's not how it's pronounced, I'm still gonna say it like that. So there was a shiny on the shield right there. I just wanted to go back and grab that. Okay, now let's go into the castle. Castle Dimitrescu. I'm gonna be saying Dimitrescu because that's what I prefer anyway, even if it's actually wrong. Alright, so the first one had the other crest, the second one has the family photo. Right? You don't use the family photo on this? Fine. Very simple. Match the crest with its surroundings puzzle. Here we go.
Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
Actually, Ethan, it's right. This is nothing but blood and death. Believe me, I've been here before. I believe you can shoot the crows. I don't want to waste too much ammo, but they drop lay for you, I guess, if you're interested in lay. There's not that much of a reason for the small patches of lay, as we will be seeing in a bit. Or actually, we'll be seeing as the game progresses. Now, get ready for Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This hallway reminds me so much of Amnesia. We're playing Amnesia with a gun, basically. We'll see how this castle compares to Brennenburg. As we all know, Brennenburg has very high standards, so it'll be tough to take over them. Locked from the other side. All right, cool. Wow, fancy looking gate. Are there any items in here? I can't remember. I think there is. Like, right? There's like a gunpowder. Or maybe I'm full of it and I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, cool.
Well. Didn't think anyone was left. You must be pretty tough. Huh.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you're not local. Even better. Mother Miranda's gonna love you. Quit your whining. We're almost there.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you, if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu, my daughters and I shall deliver to you the finest.
Why, ugly? I want to see. He's awake.
Lizzie, shut the fuck up!
What? Where?
You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me, and I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so gauche. What do we care for bread and circuses? The man thinks suffering is assured.
Yak, yak, if the man's dick is cut off in the castle, blah, blah, blah.
I've heard all your arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser! Go find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep
that
growing! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Hey, don't I get a say in this?
Silence! My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank you. Ha. Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin. Let's see what you're doing. Ethan Winters. Get ready. No, wait! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
Okay, this isn't exactly what I had in mind. I wanted to see a castle,
Run for your life.
instead of having to deal with this asshat. Press F to smash these, run down the straight line, that's it.
Very nice, Ethan.
Look at the pretty visuals as you go. Oh hey Hagrid, I missed you. I took 70 scripted damage there. Fortunately not the same thing as real damage. How did Ethan even block that? This part is so weird. I'll talk more about it after.
You're still alive? Impressive.
The player had like no input on that whatsoever. But now we do. At least in a bit we do. Oh god. Kick through this. Crouch underneath. Ethan, calm down. It's not bad. Just hold shift and W. If you played Dead by Daylight.
As strong as they say. Oh, you didn't think I'd let you get away.
Of course I did. You're so nice.
Gotta keep Donna and Moreau entertained.
Tiny pocket here. Get in.
So now it's time for the beautiful, blood-soaked grand
Yep.
finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Too close.
What if Heisenberg... Hold on.
Wait, do those freaks have Rose?
What if Heisenberg just turned the machine back on? Oh, I spoiled it. His name's Heisenberg. Wait, actually, I didn't. They said it in the cutscene or whatever. And, that's that part done. Alright, neat. Moving on, I guess. Alright, so... Talking about odd pacing from Louisa's house. That scene... I don't really know what to think of it, because on one hand, it's good that we have a scene that introduces the 4 main villains right there, who we saw in the pictures back in the church. But also, it's just so random, and it's placed at such a random point, and then it's over in 2 seconds. Because we're done with it now. We just have to walk through these final few hallways. And then, just like that, you unlocked it. Guess which door we just unlocked? This. We're back here. It's a completely random sequence. It feels like they had the ideas for the gameplay environments all crafted out, all planned out. Not crafted out. And then they said, oh, wait, we don't have a cutscene introducing the main 4 guys like we do with the family in 7. We need to make that. And so they just plopped it here last minute, and so it's just like, hey, look, Heisenberg's kidnapping you. Here's the 4 guys you're going to be dealing with the whole game. Anyway, onto the castle. Also, I don't think being slapped in the face by Hagrid's hammer was a necessary part of that scene. It just makes no freaking sense, because we haven't taken any damage from that. In fact, I'm full health. Why am I full health? I never healed once. Why am I full health? That's weird. Okay, you know what? I actually thought in the first video that a layout like this would be... I thought while I was editing the first video, that layout is a much better one than whatever the hell I had going on before. There we go. I'll put shells down here. With that done, though, let's let this game actually continue properly. The pacing slows down again to a much more respectable rate throughout most of the rest of the game, in my opinion. That's the equivalent of the garage scene, which is just like, okay, I guess that happened and we're moving on now. Look at this pretty field. Look at these scarecrows that are not doing a good job. Because look at that. They're supposed to be scaring the crows, not attracting the crows. However, that may be because they're not actually scarecrows. They're bodies that are hung up to look like a scarecrow. Which is a cool detail that I'm wondering how many people actually noticed their first time. Hey, I got both of them! Crows really are a sign of death if they're that easy to kill. So beautiful. I watched John Wolf's playthrough of Bloodborne last year, and the first time I saw the castle, my first thoughts were Castle Cainhurst. Or Cainhurst Castle. I mean, they like to say castle and then the name of the castle, like Castle Dimitrescu here, or Castle Brennenburg in Amnesia. So I guess that's how they do it.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is anyone has heard of the likes of you. A hero searching for his daughter. Though I must say, that castle arouses suspicion.
Yeah, and so do you.
I am but a humble merchant.
Here?
Oh, forgive my manners. Call me the Duke. Now to business. Weapons, ammunition, healing salves, anything you desire, I can provide.
When I first saw that cutscene, I was like, really? Another character? But was relieved to find out it's just the merchant. Resident Evil 4 had a merchant, so does this game.
Naturally. I have
So,
something special today.
I assumed you assumed that there was actually a merchant since we were getting currency, and a currency in a completely different fashion than antique coins. The Duke. He has a kind of simple-ish shop. He's got a bunch of things for sale. You can restock on ammo and health, and karambit knives. I'll explain this in a bit. And also, if you have one of the DLCs, this is where you get the weird weapon charms. You can put on a weapon charm. I'm not doing that, but there it is. Also, I have the Samurai Edge. That's from a DLC as well. Those were, the Samurai Edge was kind of introduced in Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake. I'm pretty sure as the, like, optional bonus pack item. I'm not going to use it, though, because if you just buy the base version of the game, you're not going to have it, and I want to play the base version of the game for this playthrough. You also have extra baggage, so you can increase the number of inventory slots. I think I'm very, very, very good on healing, so I shall just buy a bunch of shotgun shells instead. I can't buy that many. I'll just buy two. Why not? And he laughs evilly in the background. Actually, I could probably get a little more because in a bit I'll show that you can sell stuff to him as well. You can also buy recipes for all other types of ammo, including shotgun shells. So, unlike 7, you're not limited to only handgun ammo crafting. You can craft just about everything else. It's very cool. And he does change around the items he has for sale throughout the game.
Have enough firepower? I can now offer an expanded weapon modification service.
The unfortunate thing is he's very talkative, and I cannot really concentrate on talking and listening to someone at the same time. So that's going to be tough. The Duke will upgrade your weapons for a price. You can also get your weapons upgraded here. Just pay money, and he'll do it, and he'll upgrade it in either power, rate of fire, reload speed, or ammo capacity. I personally think damage is probably the best next to ammo capacity, since you can go whiles without reloading. These two in the middle I never really found much of a use for, or I didn't really find that made a difference. But then again, I haven't played the hardcore or Village of Shadows modes, so maybe they do on that. Then, this is what the treasure is for. You sell it to the Duke. And the interface on this screen is very odd, but this is how you do it. You select the number right here. You go over the item, crystal fragment. There's no use for this thing. It's just to be sold. And then you click 1, 2, and now I have 5 items queued up. Now if I press F, I trade them all in.
I see.
Just be careful that you don't accidentally sell one of your items. You can sell your guns, you can sell your first aid meds for some money.
Is more important than anything. Anything.
I think for now, I'm just going to get more shotgun shells since they're so rare, and I guess I'll get the recipe to craft them as well. If you're wondering why I'm like suddenly spending a bunch of money, it's because if you find the right secrets and the right items, money is not that hard to come by at all. So I'm going to just, yeah, it is interesting, but I'm just restocking on ammo. As you can see, this is also your bearer of secret items, or not secret items, more like unlockable items. These are items you are not meant to have on your first playthrough. So you have to play through everything I just played up until now without unlockable items. As soon as you get the Duke right here, you can get them. He sells them for cheap, but that's because you've already unlocked them through other means that we will be getting to much, much later. And that's the Duke. There's a little bit more later on, but for now, that's it.
Till next we meet.
And if you're wondering, yes, he does have a voice line that references Resident Evil 4. I hope we get to hear it. Is there a shiny here? I never check. Because this part of the map does not track if you've gotten everything or not. The outdoor parts do not track if you've gotten everything or not, but the others do. Either way, it doesn't matter. I don't think there is. It's just meant to be a path up to the castle doors. Welcome to Castle Dimitrescu. First area. And the home belonging to the person that you saw everywhere in promotional material for this game. Now, one weird thing is, our breakables in this area are these very fancy-looking pots that look like they took so much time to craft, and the fact that they're used for just breakables is frankly insulting to whoever carefully molded that out of clay and then had to wait for it to bake for 5 million years. I took a ceramics class in school recently, so I have a little bit of an appreciation for the fanciness of those due to knowing kind of how hard it is. But they are breakables, don't worry about it. They're beautiful even on the ground too. But these do not have the F to break things that was so convenient about those pots. Alright, we're going to enter here first, and the reason why I'm entering it first, not only because there's 500 lay, but because this is a dead end. Nothing happens. He didn't even, wait for a second. He just knew. Nothing happens. There's a shiny here, though. Writing this later on does show it to you, because you could probably guess we will be activating this later on. Through unknown means, but we will be doing it. We'll show you that shiny in more detail, but you can get it at any time if you are observant. 3 daughters, Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. Okay. I like how they look exactly the same. They must be triplets. January 5th, Rednick, delivery of 1 male, 3 females. January 28th, Mother Miranda, meeting with Mistress Dimitrescu. February 1st, the Duke, business discussions. They know who the Duke is. He's special. I wouldn't trust him if I were Ethan. Hello, George Washington before he had white hair. Hello, man? I don't know. Alright, locked from the other side. Just a note, some of the doors in this game will have that little thing that shows a little red tab meaning locked. I think that's pretty cool. Like, the only thing I know how to compare it to is porta potties. So I'll say porta potties. That's exactly. Or some other public bathrooms. Hey, look, the exact same painting. Wow. This feels a lot like Castle Brennenburg now, doesn't it? They just have the exact same paintings repeated over and over again. Look, it's over there. It's over there as well. Who's just screamed? I don't know. Let's dip into this room first. Okay. Now, I don't know why, but this is the only save room that plays save room music. Why don't I turn up the volume and let you hear it for a little bit? It's quite nice. And it's a definite upgrade to 7. I mean, I don't know if it's really an upgrade, but it definitely defines this game just like 7 defines its game, but for some reason, it is only used in this save room. Which is just a waste of a really good ambience. There are so many other save rooms in this game, but all of them are completely silent. Only this one plays it, though. I do not know why. It is such a missed opportunity and such a disappointment. But like almost every save room in 7 used a save room theme. Why not this game? I don't know. They did the same thing with Resident Evil 2 and 3. I don't know why they just kind of abandoned save room themes in the modern games. 7 is the only one that actually has them. That's something about 7 that I really like compared to the other games. Like more than the other games is because of that. Overall, it's very minor and I still love this game, but why? Moving on. This is ominous. Family photo! Roll the family photo through it. Norstein's Labyrinths. A craftsman of the late 19th century, Norstein was branded a heretic in his homeland. He wandered the lands until he settled in a remote village. Norstein then created 4 labyrinths: the castle, the house on a hill, the water wheel, and the iron tower. Upon their completion, he put a gun to his temple and took his own life. That escalated very quickly. Each labyrinth is unique and requires its own specially crafted metal ball to operate. Each one contains crystallized human remains, which are said to be Norstein's 4 beloved wives. The labyrinths are their graves. There they are. It's not so much of a grave if they're out in the open staring you in the face. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find a specially crafted metal ball for that. For now, continue exploring this beautiful castle. I know I have this game on really dark settings, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it that way. Unless an area is like supremely dark and you literally just can't even see what's going on, I'm gonna keep it this way. So sorry to those with like bad phone screens or whatever. But man, I love this game's look with this brightness level. So I'm gonna keep it. Alright. Mask the angel's blinded gaze, and only then will you be saved.
Looking for Rose?
Man blood.
Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters. Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man flesh quickly, Mother. I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Put him up.
Hey, wait.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, our exploration of the castle didn't exactly go as planned. Now, what's the way you think we're going to get off this thing? Unfortunately, with how this is set up, there's really only one. Brace yourselves. This is easily the most gruesome scene in the whole game, in my opinion. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
You crazy witches.
But hey, never fear. This thing is sitting right here for some reason. Why do they just have first aid meds laying around? I mean, I guess there would be no Resident Evil game without random items laying around. Very convenient for us, but whatever. It's another lucky day of ours. Oh my god. I'll warn you. This place loves its injuries. This place loves inflicting injuries on Ethan. We're not quite done with them yet. There's a couple more, at least. This thing looks like a lever. Oh, it was powering that thing. I was about to say, it looks like a lever, but you can't interact with it. It powers that thing. They did it in the cutscene. Right here is a crimson glass, which may or may not be a puzzle item. Except it's underneath treasure, so you can tell that it's actually not a puzzle item. It's Dimitrescu's blood red wine glass. Valuable. Okay. Equip our gun again, just in case. Continue. Out the door they just came, that they brought us through. So they brought us down a long series of... Hello? A long series of hallways that wasn't marked on the map. Alright, sure. I guess there wasn't much to see in the little amount of time. So many easy-to-pick locks, and he's not even gonna try to pick a little one without a lockpick. It's so easy to pick that he needs a lockpick or else he can't pick it. What a pathetic man. Maidens of the Harvest. Editing me brighten this up because it looks so dark in the preview. There, Maidens of the Harvest, for your viewing pleasure. And another young George Washington painting. That's the only guy he looks like to me. That door's locked, so... Of course they'd have a secret passageway behind their fireplace. Have you seen this place? It is way more grandiose and better looking than Castle Brennenburg. Castle Brennenburg finally has some competition. Rusted scrap. And a pot that has nothing but you can break just for fun. Pick up very tiny item that you wouldn't even notice it was there if it weren't for the giant prompt over it. What was that called? Maroon eye ring. It's underneath key items, so this one might not be just a treasure meant for selling. I think that's cool. I like how you could see a seam in the wall. It's a little weird that you couldn't, like, see that on your way in and then wonder if that's for something. Because you just get dragged past it and then you have to exit through it. I think it should have been done the other way around. That would have been cool. No matter. Still weird that you have to pull out the knife if you want to break the cupboards. What do you call those? I'm not sure. Let me unlock that for just ease of traversal later on. Just in case those are hiding items. Am I missing something in this hallway? I sure am. What am I missing? No idea whatsoever. Maybe there's like something hidden on one of you.
Where have they taken Rose?
I like how mad Ethan sounded while he was saying that. Where have they taken Rose? Well, they've probably locked her behind 4 key items that we have to go grab, because look at that. We need something with 3 prongs, something with 1, something with 4, and something with 2. And I quick turned on accident. I believe Q is quick turn, which would be helpful to know if only I used it.
Oh, we meet again.
Duke? Why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
No, not right now. But I do like that he has garlic all around his room. That's what's warding them off from this room and keeping it a safe save room. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with the Duke right now. I don't really need to, so we're just going to continue up this way. Look at that chandelier. Look at that chandelier. Look at it. How many hours do you think they spent modeling that at Capcom? I mean, with like 10, 15 people working on it, probably like 2 days. But still, that is amazing looking. And gun ammo. And a door lock to unlock, which will lead us back to the entrance hallway. This castle is a little oddly laid out. Like, this is the main hall, but then there's that main hall, and then the entrance is over there, and it's a weird-looking small entrance, but, you know, it's a castle. Castles are never meant to be linear or well-designed buildings. At least, I don't think they're supposed to be. I don't know anything about castles. That is a really cool-looking clock, and I didn't notice it my first playthrough, and I also didn't notice that shiny my first playthrough. And wow, am I glad that I noticed that now, because that is so cool. Oh my god. This reminds me a lot of the James J. Hill house near where I live. It is... like, a lot of this architecture reminds me of it. It's on a much bigger scale, though. This looks so cool. Again, number 1 or number 2 or second place in best looking game I've ever played. I can't decide between this or Black Mesa, but oh my god, this game looks so good. I love the style. Okay, wait. Apparently I was shooting at the painting, not the... Alright, that's odd. Well, we should watch out for the armor stands. We should be quick in our explorations, as we may not be alone in this place for long. Shotgun ammo. I will take that. Why don't I reload my shotgun, actually? I'll come back to this in a bit. We're going to start with the wine room. It's not a wine cellar. I guess a wine room is an upgrade. Who wants to go down to the wine cellar all the time? Chem fluid right next to the Regina Rossi. At least, yeah. That's what that is. I can't help but think, unless Rosie is an actual, like, wine or... yeah, it's wine. They said in the intro. Unless Rosie is an actual wine flavor, I wonder if that's subtly nodding to Rose in the game. If it isn't, it's a very big coincidence. The winemaking techniques of Castle Dimitrescu can be traced back as far back as the 15th century, long before the current occupants of the castle. Alcina Dimitrescu uses this legendary yet peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavor intensity and bestow it with a thick bouquet. Her best vintage is Sanguis Virginis, meaning maiden's blood. It is kept in a special ornate bottle decorated with intricate silver flowers. Alright. I'll keep an eye out for that, and then maybe try a sip or two, and then it'll definitely not taste like blood or anything. Why would it taste like that? Family photo! Damn it, that looks like a perfect family photo slot. Maroon eye ring is a pretty obvious failure, though. You could just stick it on one of the edges, you know. What if there was a Resident Evil villain that didn't make their secret doorways that obvious, and you have to use a completely unrelated item on it, and that looks like it wouldn't work in order to actually make it work? That would be fun. Resident Evil 9, please do that. It's locked from the other side, so that's not an option. You're a pretty average-looking bust. I'm not that thrilled with that piece of decor. Gunpowder. We can probably make some more stuff, but right now I've got 40 bullets in reserve. 50 bullets total. What do I have to worry about? Let's just move. Now, you may notice that it's missing an eye. If I leave this menu, one eye is just an empty socket. You may notice that this is a maroon eye ring. That's one of the simpler ones. But yeah, I mean, they're all actually pretty simple. Resident Evil puzzles are notoriously simple, but yeah. That's just kind of cool. That's another bad scene. I told you this place loved injuries.
I haven't cut open a man in a while.
Alright, so this is a short chase sequence. None of these rooms are important. You have to head straight to this room. Neither. Thanks. Break down those boards, jump down here. Completed. So you might run around and panic a little while. The direction could be a little better in that sequence, but whatever. It's done now. But now, of course, every single castle underneath its surface has a deep, murky interior underneath the surface. We saw that with Amnesia. We went down to the prison, and then the aesthetic of the game changed forever. So, thus is the case here too. June 9th, 1958. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see all the other staff were all women. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. June 3rd, 1958. June 23rd. It's been 2 weeks since I started working at the castle, and I'm a little afraid. Another maid, Adela, made a mistake, and Miss Daniela slashed her face with a knife. And at night, I can hear wailing as if ghosts roam the halls. I want to go home. July 8th, 1958. I don't know what to do. The young ladies were complaining it was too hot and stuffy during dinner, so I opened the window just a crack. Shut it! Shut it now! They all shrieked at me in unison. I fear I may be taken into the cellar, never to be seen of again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Well, people worked for these people? Okay, you saw Miss Daniela slash someone's face with a knife and didn't think, oh, maybe I should not? Maybe I should quit. Maybe they were scared of quitting. Okay, that makes a little sense. And maybe the standards in 1958 were much lower for work safety. Easily missable rusted scrap here, so don't miss it. Hey, I know that bottle. She took it away. I mean, technically you're not supposed to know that bottle, but we have an idea of what it could be. Well, fortunately, actually, she locked the door behind her, so going after her is not a choice. Also, I love the fact that she just had the music playing right here while she was in the room, and then as she was leaving, she just turns it off. I like the idea that there's multiple music players around in the castle. She turns each one on as she goes by. They all play a different song. Wonder what that's like. Now, here's a detail I missed. There's a hand and arm coming out of the barrel. Also, the fingernails are painted. They stuffed one of their employees in a barrel. It's very cool but easily missable detail. Yeah, well, of course, It's not like Amnesia, where you couldn't really exactly tell at the start if the stuff going on at Castle Brandenburg was a good or bad thing. Here, this is objectively horrible, and we need to put an end to them forever, but, yep, we're gonna do that. Trust me, we're gonna do that. We're the protagonist of this game. We can't just be killed off in the plot. That's only for game over. Trust in light. Or, have you played a Legend of Zelda game? Do that! Because all you have to do is push this thing there, push this thing this other way, and there you go. A bit odd that the flame was being able to reach the torch from there, but whatever, don't question it. Just have faith that these guys will not close back up as you're walking through. Yeah, they didn't. We're fine. Hey, what was I saying about Amnesia? Because, yeah. Reminds me a lot of Amnesia. The prison of torture, except this time, it's very obvious what the prison was used for. Unlike the other game. Unlike Amnesia, it's covered in dried blood. Help me, brother. I read that in, wow, that's like a pig mask. Something that looks like C-3PO from Star Wars. And something that looks like the Doctor from Dead by Daylight. The hell were those used for? I read that in, oh god, I almost said Papa Acacella. Jesus, no. Father Gregori's voice. From Half-Life 2. Yeah, we're just gonna shut that, and we're not going there yet, apparently. I thought that would open it more. Okay, the exact same masks in the exact same order. What's the deal in here? There's a bowl. And there's a thing, there's a note. Candidates: Irina, Mihaela, Lois, Ingrid. Rejects: Dandora, Greta, Nadine, Camelia, Bianca, Melina, Astrid, Lyudmila, Rosalinda, Lena, Stefana, Gabriella. I wonder what percentage of those names I did not get right. But there you go. I would be a terrible teacher. Or teachers who have to call attendance and then mispronounce butcher students' names all the time. Alright. That looks safe. Imagine if Amnesia had all this shit in it. But no, it doesn't really have, like, anything. It just has the occasional corpse, but with how mentally unstable Daniel is in that game. You just wonder if it's part of that. Irina, robust appetite. Mihaela, robust appetite. Mihaela? How do you say that name? I'm thinking it's like Michaela, but without the K. Lois, robust appetite. Ingrid, unstable, overly alert at times. Robust appetite. I'm not really sure what those mean. Like, even now. This might come as a shocker to some of you, but I don't think we're alone down here. I know it's very surprising to think, but we might not be the only people in the castle right now. Metal scrap! Oh my god. Oh god. Look, look at how it just comes out of the darkness. That's cool. I didn't even remember that. Meet a new enemy type, the ghouls. You'll be seeing these guys quite a bit. They are not as fast or agile as Lycans, but I think they got more health and they got just as much attack power if you get hit by them. Or maybe even more. I'm not quite sure the specifics, but yeah. I don't really know what the story is behind these guys, like what exactly they're supposed to be. Like, something clearly happened to turn everyone into Lycans, but I wonder what's the deal behind these. I mean, they might be, oh god, oh god, oh god. They might be people who the Dimitrescu's locked inside the cellar and then just became these ghoul things. I don't know if their official name is ghouls, but that's what I'm gonna call them, because they are the most... That's what they're most like. You got stuck on that door a little while. That helped me greatly. Thank you, sir. I believe they can withstand a shotgun shell to the face, and so can the lichens, to be fair, but still. Woo, okay. They also wield, like, battle axes and swords. It's it's cool. I like the ghouls. Alright, let's grab some more items. Alright, this right here. Oh. Pipe bomb, okay. That's a random thing to just pick up. Another ghoul comes out of the hole in the wall. I hope I'm not being, like, sandwiched in between and I'm not without knowing. Okay, I don't think I am. So we're free to just use more handgun on you. Keep an eye out on occasion. This game is slow-paced enough during these sequences that you should take some time to take a look around yourself, as you could get surprised sandwiched in, and that wouldn't be very good. With the lichens, it's not that easy to do, but take care to do it with the ghouls. More handgun ammo, that's awfully nice of you. I'm gonna use some shotgun for a little while, though, on these guys. This guy's got a sword. You just climbed out of the ground. Alright. Oh, okay. The shotgun has like a small cooldown in between uses. And you know what? I don't really think I need the pipe bomb for anything right now, so let's use the pipe bomb. It's equipped in number 4. The pipe bomb is, well, it's just a standard grenade. Throw it at the ground, it'll blow up, they'll die. Most likely. This one had Ingrid's necklace. So that was Ingrid, so that's what these people are. Apparently Ingrid's necklace was also an item in the demo, and it had no context, unlike now. Rusted scrap out of one of their spawning holes. I just realized how silly spawning holes sounds. Hello. Alright. Kill you. In the face with a gun. Yeah, that's basically shooter games. Kill you in the face with a gun. That's the plot of Resident Evils. There's actually no story to these games. It's just shooting. It's Call of Duty. It's slow-paced Call of Duty. Alright, up these stairs we go. Ooh, look, another one of these symbols. We do not have the key for it. Family photo! Family photo will unlock it! Family photo will pick locks! No. Okay.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Okay. Okay. So here's our first sort of sequence with one of the,
Your tonight's main dish.
Dimitrescu triplets? Is that what you call them? You just run through, it's pretty simple. You try and oh, she's right there. They are immune to your bullets, so you just have to kind of run away from them.
Where are you going, little one? Your bullets cannot harm. You stupid man thing!
Oh, can my bullets not harm you anymore?
No pain.
Oh, really? You just flinched to that then. Why did you flinch to that? Oh, God.
You bastard!
Shooter? Okay, that was a little aggressive. But I took, like, very little damage.
My body! It's breaking!
Yep, it sure is. That's what happens when you get shot by guns. Have you ever been shot by a gun before?
Not like this.
Oh, you're still alive. Okay. Nope, I'm not moving my hand. Well, I didn't know she said that. That's cool. Oh, good. Okay. Orange health. Technically not critical, so I can keep going. That's what, 2 seconds into the castle and we've already dealt with one of them? We figured out their weakness? Okay. I also think that the killing of the Dimitrescu daughters is also a little oddly paced. Like, that happens so much earlier than I expected. You get that tiny enemy sequence and then just suddenly that. but since there are 2 others, it's fine. Crystal Torso. Man, that'll sell for a lot, especially to a guy like the Duke. He'll pay exorbitant amounts for this. Lucky find. Alright, so I am at orange health, which is indicated by, like, the red flashing around the edge of the screen. However, it's not the worst. There is one more stage you go before running out, before you die. So, you go down to red health, and then you get an on-screen indicator that you're low. And hey, look! It's that bottle. She just left it in a pool of blood? Sanguis Virginis. Virginis. Is that how you say it? I couldn't tell if, like, some of the blood on Ethan's left hand there was from his wound or from the bottle itself. Could be either. Oh, it's so easy to pick that I need a special tool for it. Lemai Recoil Compensator. So, this is a custom weapon part. This is something the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes started doing that 7 does not do. Customizable weapon parts. You find them throughout the game, either as secrets or as big, like, item encounters or something like this one. And then you attach them to your weapon and it changes something about them. This one, I didn't read what it does. For increased firepower. Okay, so it increases damage by a little bit. So this one is kind of like a free upgrade, unlike the Duke where you have to pay. At least in the context of this game it is. In Resident Evil 2 and 3, they're the only ways to upgrade your weapons because there's no merchant in those games. So yeah, that's quite cool. And another easy to pick lock. But look what it is. It's the return of our friend. And what is, I'm pretty sure, the very first lockpick in this game. I think this is the first lockpick in this game. So let's use it on the first drawer right here. Forget that other drawer in that other hallway. We're using it now. Wooden angel statue. Okay, well, it's not like a weapon or a heal. We're fine on those, though, I think. So a treasure is fine. And besides, I have a ton of stuff to sell now. So let's go back to the Duke and sell them. One weird thing about being at orange health is that when light sources reach the edge of your vision, they glow red. It's kind of cool, actually. Actually, first, this is a brand new room. Probably explore it. Okay. Our options are being limited already. Gunpowder. I have to tell you a funny story. The dining room was left red on my first playthrough for a long time, and I even discovered that shiny over there. And, I was wondering what the hell I was missing. Turns out it was that gunpowder in the drawer. It was like the lamest thing ever to miss in a single room in any of these games. But I believe that's it. So in order to open that door, we need courtyard key. I was about to say a potential spoiler. It's not really a spoiler. We'll be seeing it in a bit. Back out into the main hall we go, because this is on our direct path back to the Duke. This looks so comfy to sit down in, by the way. This would be such a nice room to hang out in. Oh, it looks so cool. Alright, let's let's remember the dungeon underneath, and remember that this is not exactly the nicest place in the world.
Welcome, welcome. You're sure to find something new.
And we're on a very important quest, to find our daughter.
Shall I choose something for
No! Do not. That's not how shops work.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
Alright, so let's sell Crystal Skull, Crystal Torso. Only 5,000? Wow, I expected more out of you.
And buy it I will.
And that's why I say just go ahead, just don't worry about money or even like spending money, because you find a chunk of treasure and they're not even that hard to find. You get so much. So I think first thing I'm going to do is extra inventory, because we may or may not be getting some more weapons and cool items as we go throughout this part. And I want the inventory space to carry it.
With this, you'll not worry about missing anything.
Yup. Buy another first aid med, because why not? Buy more handgun ammo, because why not? He only had 2 left. He only had 2 bullets left. And we'll spend the rest on some upgrades. So I've been using the pistol by far the most, because you have the most ammo for it. It's easily the best gun to use at this point in the game. So let's buff its damage even more.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
Yeah, increasing the gun's damage. Simple modification. Wonder how the hell you even do that in real life. And because why not? Let's increase ammo capacity.
Delighted to.
And because why not? Actually, no. Reload speed, sure. The shotgun takes a little while to reload.
1 moment, please.
There we go. We're all done.
This is all an investment, even. Thank you for your patronage.
No problem, Duke. Let's save. And you know what? We have 4 first aid meds. Let's use one of them. There's no reason not to. And yeah, by the way, the way that health is shown to you has changed since 7. It changed in Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake. And so it's kept changed here, where it's just like, it's returning to the classic health bar that's just colored. And that's your only indicator of health. Oh, actually, our inventory is much bigger. Let me do some organizing, and let me not. By the way, I completely didn't mention these slots over here. This is like, if you have an item, and your inventory is cramped, and there's like no space at all for anything, and you have an item that you need to put off to the side, that's what these are for. I think if you leave them over here, and you close the inventory, you actually cancel them. Like, it says confirm down there. Yeah, it said confirm down there. If you leave them, it'll actually drop them, and it'll delete the item from your inventory, and you can't pick it back up, same way as it works in 7 and any other games. Anyway, now that we have Sanguis Virginis, there was a very wine-looking spot intended for it right here. So let's use the family okay. I wish that it didn't take so long to bring the prompt back. Yep, that's how very Resident Evil of you. Da, 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 da. I was thinking of having the full build-up sound effect to it, but it happened. I thought of it too late, and the chest was already opening. Also, that was a very quick chest opening animation, so... Hey, courtyard key. Let's just go out to the courtyard. Simple as that. That's all we have to worry about.
Shall I give you a tour?
Man. One of the biggest... Are you kidding me? Okay, one of the biggest jump scares in this game is one of them. Okay, alright. Now I just want to say, how do you avoid them exactly? I try, like, shooting at them to stop them, but that doesn't seem to work. I try running away from them as much as I can. That doesn't seem to work. How do you avoid taking damage from them? I don't know. I just kind of tank through them. I let them bite me a million times. Because that's the only way I really know how to get past that. Look at this beautiful place. Looks so good. The castle is easily, like, one of the most visually interesting parts of the game. Aside from the village itself. The village itself is the other one. You know what? How many materials do I have? I can craft so much stuff. Let's craft... Okay, crafting shotgun ammo does take for some chem fluid, so... But we have 3 heals. We're fine. Make a ton of shotgun ammo. Some handgun ammo, because why not? There we go. Look at all this. We're stocked up. Believe me, this is stocked up in terms of shotgun ammo for this game. Quite rare. I would like to point out this very, very, very well hidden herb off to one of the sides. Where is it? Right there. Very, very well hidden. If it weren't, I mean, the prompt can catch your attention, but the prompt is not the easiest thing to spot either. There are also a number of secret-ish, slightly hidden pots around the place that'll give you more ammo, so be sure to keep a keen eye out. As for our options for doors and other paths to go, this one's locked. Family phone. Okay. Now, Dimitrescu's key. That's what. That's the key I almost spoiled before. We will need to grab Dimitrescu's own key. Wonder where we get that. Rusted scrap. That's fine. Like more ammo. Oh, if I learned anything from Amnesia, it means big doors like this can never be opened, no matter how hard you try, and that's true. Because every single big giant door in that game that looked like that could not be opened. What is the point of that exactly? Maybe it's to bring you attention to this yellow birdcage that I just remembered now. 1,000 lei. I could have picked it up from the thing, but I didn't. So now I have to go all the way back around. How fun! I think I got all the pots. Well, I'll look around for them again when I come back through here. We might want to be a little careful going through these parts. We don't want to see her taking her chem fluid. I'm sure she likes drinking chem fluid. She likes eating blood, but drinking chem fluid, I guess. Those candles are starting to burn out. You'll need to hire your assistant lamplighter. Oh wait, you threw them down to the dungeon and killed them probably. So I guess you're just lighting them yourself. I have to imagine people had to spend like the entire day going around and relighting candles. That's just like, that's what they had to do, because they must have blown out constantly with the way that buildings and architecture were back then. Maybe they found a way to have them long lasting, but I've always just wondered if lamplighters, I mean, there were lamplighters for a reason. They literally just had to keep like going around lighting everything repeatedly and then like replacing the candles when they got low, like this. Man, what a nice looking upper floor. Even get a window to the courtyard so you can see the rest of the castle.
What have you done to my daughter?
Okay, that's a random outburst. You went all the way up into this room and completely silent, and now you're randomly... Well, what, did you find out about her? She's not exactly up here with you. I think that line would have been better played in, like, the kitchen or something. Not here, but then again... Yeah, she can go in the kitchen. Okay, whatever. This door also requires Dimitrescu's key, which I guess she used to get in there. Castle map, main. So now we got the full map of the place. We could see the names of everything. Dimitrescu's chambers. That sounds like where we have to go. Hall of Pleasure. Hall of Ablution. Hall of Pleasure. We've already explored all of that. And RF. That's interesting. I believe? Yeah, that's it. Or actually, no. Distillery, which we haven't been to at all. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's be on our way. Check out the rest of this hallway. Open and close. Gunpowder. Chop the clock in half for no reason. And then go into this room. Thankfully, it's unlocked. Wow. I like how Ethan doubted for once that this place is nothing but blood and death. We've seen nothing but blood and death with just a nice looking visual aesthetic to keep us interested in the blood and death. Alright, items. You are not an item, but you are interestingly why is there like a bowl? What the hell? Is that for a shoe? What is that for? Okay, I don't know. I like this well-hidden sink over here, though. Like how there's two of them as well. Women are blind to male advances, but the poor shall take their chances to give the Lord their bounty sown so that soon the wine may flow. Alright. You're supposed to use that to turn these statues in this room in the right way. I think all you have to do, turn her away because women are blind to male advances. So you turn them away from the guys. And then I think the poor seek their lord to take their chances to give the Lord. And that guy's the guy on the horse is supposed to be the Lord. Yep. That was it. Not too terribly difficult, but a little bit weird. Again, what's with the holes in the chairs? Oh, I missed the door opening animation, sorry. Well, this place just looks nice, doesn't it? Climb down. Oh, there was a goat over here, and I was ready to go kill it, but I already killed it, and apparently it saves across multiple playthroughs.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yep, that's a pretty, reasonable reaction. They just have a room that's filled with blood. Like, the baker's house is pretty insane, but nothing like this. They even have, like, they even have red lights to fit the mood. Alright, there was clearly something right there, but I guess it's just not there anymore and we can walk over it safely. I guess we're dealing with fish in here or something. Okay, okay. Well-placed scare. I like how this one just pops up out of the water. And yeah, I guess they're like, I guess they have gills? They're fish ghouls. They're ghoul fish. New name for them. Why are those glowing red? How are they glowing red? Like, what? Okay. Maybe they're reflecting the light off of the red, but in that case, these ones should be doing the same, if that's the case. I don't know. Why are those ones glowing red? I like to use the pistol on them to start, and then the shotgun on them when they get close to have the final blast that kills them. It's fun. Handgun ammo. Definitely you'd be using handgun more, because you get way, way more ammo for it. Oh my god, Spider-Man! The hell was that? The thing is, you're all the way over there, and I could shoot you through the shelves. Nope, okay, missed that. That's all it took? Wow, the others were way stronger than you. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Shotgun ammo. That's very nice. Any more? Oh, look, of course there are gonna be more! They tried to do that again. There was even, like, a puddle on the floor. I should have known it was coming. But hey, I didn't get hit by it. I'm about to get hit by it, though. What? What? Those shots definitely hit you. You cannot tell me that they didn't. These guys seem to have less health than the others. Or is that just me? I don't know. We can use a little bit of shotgun. I feel comfortable expending some shotgun. Random boots. Those Evelyn's boots? And there's a third one. There's a third boot. Someone with 3 legs lives down here. I should check these guys, make sure they have a third leg. See if it belongs to them. Wow, you got close. Alright, that's where I'm gonna stop using shotgun. Switch over to pistol for the rest of you. Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull gunpowder. Cool. Oh, okay, okay. I thought we were done for a second, but no, we're not done. They throw that final guy that walks around the corner like that molded in 7. Now, we should be done. Because we're climbing out of the blood pool. I guess that's where all the blood came from. Whoever was tortured here just leaked all that blood down there. Handgun ammo. Now let's pull this thing. What could go wrong? Well, nothing apparently, because it brought us out of that place, out onto this. Oh, so cool. So cool. I didn't mean to shoot. I love it. You can see the path we walked up. You can see the windmill and a little bit of the village. God, I love this game's visuals. Alright, we got a very pathetic save room here. At least I guess this is supposed to be a save room. It's got a typewriter in it. But there's only one way in, and we just found the way in, so let's continue. Oh. Stable.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him... No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
Oh, I love it. Rowing the entire table in frustration. I love it. And the acting is really, really good. Maggie Robertson does a great job with Lady Dimitrescu. Okay. Now, we just sneak into the very room that she appears to frequent. We're definitely not gonna get caught. We were all called by Mother Miranda to decide the fate of the child's father. Just thinking of that family meeting makes me shudder. To think I am treated like a sister to those miscreants. Especially Heisenberg. That riffraff wouldn't know proper manners if they slapped him in the face. I would have sliced him to ribbons if Mother hadn't stopped me. Why? Why does she treat me the same as them? She gave me this castle, obedient daughters, everlasting life, did she not? Am I not her favorite? Am I not special? I need a drink. Miranda's got other plans than you. You self-centered thing.
Rose, where are you?
Not here. That's for sure. Dimitrescu's key. Well, we explored the private chambers and look what we found. An empty bed with no Rose. But hey, we've got Dimitrescu's key, so our search isn't done yet. We've got a little bit more to go. So let us exit the room and begin.
Oh, shit.
There you are. All this for a child who isn't even here.
What the hell do...
You ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house! You lay your filthy man-hands on my daughters! And now you even try to steal my property! How dare you! Rest while you can! Because I will hunt you, and I will break you!
Go ahead, do your worst.
Alright, how did you survive having your head slammed into the ground, Ethan? Ethan, please tell me your secrets. How do you survive all this shit that you should be dying to? Alright, back down into the dungeon we go. I was hoping to see more of the pretty castle, but I guess we have to see more of the disgusting castle instead. Hey, look, another lever similar to the one that Heisenberg interrupted us at. Alright. Oh boy. Does this ever look like a chasing section? Look at that loop. Look at that obvious loop. All it's missing is a window and a pallet, but still. We'll wait on that, because there's a box over here, and there's a place over there that had a prompt. At least I'm pretty sure it did. Sure did, with a chem fluid. Probably also something else in here. But I'm too lazy to look at all of them, and I probably don't need it anyway. Let's go examine this.
Like I'd let you get away. You'll be sliced to ribbons before you ever see that child.
You already used slice to ribbons. That's not very original. Alright, time to go.
You will learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
Why did you swing? I guess, okay, the table was in your way. Whoa! Jesus! I tried to heal, apparently that you can't do that. No, I'd rather not. Alright, let's get my hand back and let's open this. Severed hand! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Where the fuck? Where is she? Where is she? Okay, there she is. There she is. I can lead her back around this way. And this time I won't look back. Looking back was a bad mistake. So just like in 7, your, like, flashing red state of health is only for a certain bit of time, and then you're fine. You do run slower during that time, though, so be careful. Oh, shoot. She, like, slashed through the freaking prison cell doors. We cannot shoot her right now. Our right hand is unstable. Not that it would do anything anyway. Probably wouldn't. Oh, jeez. She realized. She cut me off. Let's go, 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 go. Dimitrescu ski, please use not the family photo. Damn it. Okay, that was quick, actually. Oh, look, the Mask of Sorrow.
Running will get you nowhere!
Where did you get that first aid? I guess I have a couple, but none of them are used. And even if you don't have a first aid med when this cutscene plays, then
Good. Man, screw this castle.
yeah, that's my reaction after having my hand cut off. Screw this castle. Well, okay, there are some extra enemies out here. But yeah, if that scene plays and you don't have a first aid med, it's still you still use one anyway because the game wouldn't be that mean. Now, I will say I think that having your hand cut off there is a little over the top, but you know what? Whatever. This game wants to be completely gruesome and wants to give you a ton of body horror. Fine, because it works. Works well enough. These guys are very frequent out here, so I think I might abandon this fight soon once I pick up the loot of the other two. Are you... please tell me you're an injured one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I want to pick up some loot here. Before we open that door, I think I'm going to go back through here. Away from those guys, back into this room. And hope that I have no threats along the way. I do not. Okay, so we did get the Mask of Sorrow during that sequence. Let's examine it, because examining it is a little bit important for figuring out where we're supposed to go. 2 prongs. That's this one. There we go. Looks cool. We got 3 more masks to get, but we'll worry about that in the next video.
It's a pleasure to see you safe. How were things?
No sign of Rose.
I'm so sorry it turned out that way. Well, you'll find your way to her once you're out of this castle. Do you have need of anything for the road ahead? Thanks to your consistent patronage, I've expanded my services.
Oh, really? Have you?
Well then, feel free to peruse.
What are your expanded services? You complete liar, what? Okay, sometimes he says, I got some new stock, and then he doesn't have shit, or he has something like this, the hair trigger for the shotgun. That's kind of too expensive for me. Let's sell the 2 crystal skulls we have. This isn't much. We could probably get a gun upgrade out of that. Let's upgrade the power of the shotgun. I'd rather have that than even like the recipes or just simply rate of fire for shotgun. The rate of fire for the shotgun's fine against these enemies anyway. Alright.
Please come again.
We still don't have the thing we need for this, but that doesn't matter. We'll probably find our way to that in the next video. So, next time on Resident Evil 8 Village. Resident Evil Village. We shall use Dimitrescu's key to explore the rest of the whatever's past the courtyard, and hopefully find our way to the rest of the 3 masks, and maybe even get out of this castle, which I haven't shown, but if we do go back to the entrance hall, the way is now blocked in. They blocked the way in. We came here of our own volition, but once we found that there was nothing, they must have blocked the way in. But even though we're Ethan, we're clearly highly resistant to everything on planet Earth, he doesn't just jump out. But shut up. Just Stop asking yourself why the characters don't just jump out and escape. Yes, of course, that's what you probably should do in real life. That's not the point of the games, though. Just accept it. Are you lighting something? He is. The Duke has a lot of cool idle animations like that. And is he gonna, like, cough after he smokes it? Not very good for your lungs. I'm sure your lungs are in very, very bad condition already. So why bother making them worse? I don't know. Anyway, we'll do all that in the next video. Thank you all for watching, if you did watch. And as always, I will see you all in the future. That's very nice, Duke.